You don't know what my dumb self did? I recorded a full video of me talking about this over again. And trust me, the microphone was on this time. I just didn't switch over any of my scenes whatsoever at all. So I basically just had the full video of me talking and yapping on for about 20 minutes of just you looking at this while I'm going through categories and everything. So don't worry, I'm not going to make this one 20 minutes long. I already pretty much know what to talk about now. Since I had, I guess, really the blueprint in my head now of a 20-minute video that I can just pick from. Now, the beauty of being a content creator, of just making oopsies 24/7, you know, just making oopsies. So, listen. Earlier today, I put up the video and I was talking about Saiyan Saga. I was yapping about Saiyan Saga a lot, going through it from the previous video that, again, you don't get to see because I goofed. Let me do this and come over here. So I'm firmly in the position of saying right now of driving this bus, and I'm kicking Saiyan Saga the hell out. Like, I think you guys are more right, to be fair. I think you're right about this one. I mean, it could be also different things in it to make up a full theme of Saiyan Pod themes, but I think you guys are more right about this than I was about it picking Saiyan Saga from this one, because again, my hopes and dreams were crushed because I wanted GT and I was kind of coping a little bit. I'm man enough to admit it. I was coping a little bit and just saying Saiyan Saga. So I think you guys are right. I think it's going to be Broly's Second Coming. That might be the first part, but the second part might be different, because remember, last year they still had the theme of time and it being super, and then they went basically with future Gohan, and he was Z, and they done that. So they could mess around and do a couple little things with this one. It could be Broly and Gohan first, and then after that it could be another Bio Broly, for all I know, which would be very, very poetic if it's Bio Broly as a second part, just for the simple fact that I think collectively, in terms of movie wise, Bio Broly is pretty much ass. Like, it is. Like, let's just be honest. Like, no one really cares about Bio Broly whatsoever at all. No one really wanted a Bio Broly in the game whatsoever at all. Funny, because Mr. Baby had Bio Broly, I think, for his pick for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be funny if it is Bio Broly. He'd probably do something funny with that. But, like, how funny would it be that, again, he's part 2, and then you know how they have this theme right now where the part 2 unit is the best unit. Basically, look at Beast Gohan, look at Future Gohan last year. He was the best unit in the game for a good little bit until Beast Gohan. Really. So it's like, you know, like, they have this little theme going off with that right now. So I can see that, and that would be very poetic. I'm not going to lie. And basically going with that whole sort of theme of the Second Coming movie, there's a good little bit of Broly's, obviously, that we can kind of sort of go through and go crazy with. Now, I'm going to be fair with you. I'm personally, I'm thinking, if it's not Second Coming, I'm on the ship right now of, if it's not Broly Second Coming, then we could get Frieza. We can get the we can get Planet Namek Saga. And because, again, a lot of people had Saiyan Pods at that point in time that was coming in and stuff like that. So it could be Planet Namek Saga as well too, and then we can finally get that Frieza by himself. So I'm just saying, like, we can get Final Form Frieza without full power, LR by himself, and then maybe another Kaioken, maybe an actual Kaioken LR Goku to Super Saiyan or something like that. And then at that point, I think Frieza and Goku, when did they come out? Yeah, 2021. Yeah, so they're eligible for EZAs now. So that could have them two getting EZAs. Yeah, and Vegeta, and then the Krillin and Gohan getting EZAs, and then you can sort of pick between, like, all the other, like, sub EZAs that you can give down here. And then not to mention that this Frieza would be the one that probably get a super EZA, because if I'm not mistaken, he might be the oldest one In terms of like Dokkan Fest units and stuff like that, out of all of these, because this Goku's not eligible. I think he got EZA not that long ago. Yeah, 2022. So he wouldn't be eligible whatsoever at all. And like I said, that nail would be very good. You got other sub EZAs down through here. With again, this other Frieza right here, the other Kaioken, Goku. You have this angry Kamehameha Goku that could probably be very, very good because he can also survive a KO. So he could be good. We could get another. We can finally get a good Zarbon support unit, a spicy and feature unit on that banner. Like a good little bit can come out of Planet Namek. So for the ones that were screaming out Planet Namek and stuff like that, I hear you a little bit. Like there's a lot that could come out with that. But when it comes to the Second Coming movie, I mean, it's pretty much, it feels like it's like solidified that that's basically what it's going to be. Like I went through with the Gohans just to show you like a couple of Gohans that you can sort of pick and choose in between that time. Where that could get EZAs and stuff like that. And this Gohan, first of all, is the one that's standing out a lot. I think he's due for an EZA. As a matter of fact, I know he's due for an EZA. And I can't remember if this card right here, 2020. So EZA out here. But again, I don't know if they would do that because it doesn't fall in with the Second Coming. But I guess they could probably go through and hit a couple of Goten and Trunks cards, which now that I'm thinking about it, there is the Goten and Trunks. I think it's the free to play units that awaken and stuff like that. They're due for, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're due for EZAs. The physical Gotenks, and then the I think it's the AGO Trunks. So Goten, where you at, my guy? Not there. There it is, right here. So this one could get an awakening, and then seeing as it's like him and this Trunks right here, they could go ahead and get some EZAs or something like that from it since they've awakened and stuff. So they could probably get some EZAs through there. And to be quite honest, that's a lot of Goten and Trunks cards in the game that, like I said, could be absolutely insanely good. And to be real, if it is Gotenks, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. If it is Bio Broly for the second part, I don't think we really seen Gotenks, but they could just be like, hey, here's Gotenks, here's the first Gotenks LR and stuff like that. They could do that, like standalone, which I think would bring some hype with that alone, but I doubt it. I'm just saying, I doubt it, but it would be nice if they did it because going through it and looking at the Broly has so much. Broly has so much that can get EZAs, and he has a couple of units that can get super EZAs. So we have the one down here that is actually, I think, from the Second Coming movie. No, he's not from the Second Coming movie. Which one is it? Is it this one? It might be this one. I'm thinking it's this one. No, it's the one that's supposed to have the scar that I'm thinking of. And I don't see it on it. So I guess not. I know this guy. I think we all know he's going to get an easy out of this one. So I'm not necessarily worried. I think I was just thinking about Broly when he's transforming. I could have swore I thought one of them actually had a scar on their chest. But regardless, those two are the ones that can get super EZAs out of it. Obviously, Broly right here can get an EZA. And we don't actually, again, this Intelligence Broly was very good for a good little bit on Dokkan Battle. He could get an EZA and probably wreck some ish up. And seeing as we still do not have a base Broly that's transforming, we can get that. Or they could give us Super Saiyan blue hair Broly as an LR standalone to the legendary Super Saiyan, or what they can count it as, like a rage or something like that sort of mode where he could still link up with the other ones. They could do something along the lines of that with him, which would kind of fit the mold. Because to be quite honest, I think currently right now, Broly is the Second Coming movie is number one for what everyone thinks is going to be. And then after that, you can pretty much go wherever you want to go after that. But I think it's just now I'm on the team for that one. Saiyan Saga, looking back at it, is just like, I think I spent like maybe like 6 or 7 minutes in on the last video just going through and looking at things that could probably get EZAs and super EZAs and stuff like that, units we didn't have. And I was just like, yeah, we don't have a lot of the units from that in terms of like LRs and stuff like that, but there's not a lot that needs to awaken or EZA or super EZA from Saiyan Saga currently right now. Like Goku and Vegeta, from that, they're too new to get EZAs and stuff, so you can't really do a lot with it. But with the Broly side, you could do a ton. Go on, not so much, but them, a ton of stuff here that you can actually do with this one. So I'm team Broly right now until we get the next teaser, if it is going to be a teaser a day or something like that. Until the next teaser, right now Broly Second Coming is leading the charge in terms of what the worldwide celebration is actually going to be, and I'm not mad about it. It's weird because I mean, we were literally live last night, and I was making a case for him. I should have listened to my own gut. I was making a case for Broly being the worldwide celebration. We literally were. We looked at it, and here my dumb self come in and said, "Oh yeah, Saiyan Saga, Saiyan Saga." Dummy. Just damn dummy, bro. But listen, if you did enjoy this video, I greatly appreciate you hitting that like button on it. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. I love to be a part of the collection of content creators that you watch a day. I love to be a part of that. So, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. But other than that, have an awesome day/night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.